Hello, Glendale. I'm Meg Keller.
And I'm Luke Miller, and you're watching the 12th episode of the Glendale 411. While some graduates plan for college, only a handful put their time into starting their own business.
Tanner Brady and McGuire Stroud tell the story.
Spark Events is a local entertainment planning business, and former Glendale student Bryce Clark is at the helm.
Throughout high school, actually, when I was at Glendale, I was DJing like school dances and weddings and parties. And as I kept getting more events, I would invest that money back into the company. And so like senior year, I was like, we got to take this all the way. I want to try to grow the company. And so I was able to use the time and money that I saved by going to OTC to really grow the company from just me to now over 30 people and 300 events a year. We focus a lot of the time with our couples, but we also love doing these big events. We have, worked with people, or we've had contracts such as Bass Pro, O'Reilly's, Child Advocacy Center. We work with 1 Million Cups here in town. So we really love getting involved in that way and finding ways that we can help the community. The culture and the community in Springfield has been really awesome and supportive. Over the last 4 years, we've grown a lot. You've seen, with resources such as the E-Factory and organizations such as 1 Million Cups, the community really come together and get around these companies that are starting out and offering support.
I'd met Bryce before, but I applied for a job at Spark, and he brought me in for an interview, and he said, Logan, I think I would like you to be a cinematographer with us. And I was like, that's fantastic, Bryce, but I want to go one more step further. And what I did was I said, I'd like to set up another meeting with you where I can talk about what I think I can do for your company in a maybe a little bit higher role. And so I came in, I told him where I'd like to take the cinema and photo department. I told him how I'd like to do that. I showed him the skills that I have in order to do that, and essentially sold myself to him. And he agreed, thankfully, and brought me on. And I'm proud to say that we met those goals that I set. And yeah, it's been a fun ride.
So we're excited to come from Walnut now over here to C Street. So we're still downtown, but we're going to be over by our friends at the Savoy Ballroom, and we're really going to start, help create the culture up here and add to it. It's been cool to see us grow and these new locations really propel us to that next level.
Spark is an awesome company, and we're in a growing stage for sure. And that's fun to be a part of. Being a part of something that's new and seeing it take off. I mean, I would love to follow it through. I think for a lot of people, like the people that come and shoot video for us and photo and DJ for us, this is a stepping stone, but it's a really great stepping stone into an avenue that maybe they didn't know they wanted to do. Maybe they did, but this is just a great way for them to get involved. As far as it goes for me, I'm going to stick it out until I feel like I don't need to anymore, but I don't know when that'll be.
What I encourage people to do is to just go for it. A lot of times people try to plan out everything before they start anything, and that keeps them from doing what they're wanting to do. So if you just start, and you might fail, but you're going to learn from that and you're going to keep growing, just push through and just be willing to jump into it and things will happen.
We are all born with greatness hidden away inside of us. We have gifts, passions, and purpose waiting to be discovered. When nurtured well, there comes a time when who you are meant to be becomes who you are. And who you are can change the world. Evangel University, the greater you.
A group of students has been selected to help around the school with any Chromebook issues.
Emerald Davis and Carrie Jones tell us more.
Now that each student has a Chromebook, technology work orders can't be met by one person, so select Glendale students were chosen to troubleshoot Chromebook problems.
The Chromies were selected through a nomination process, asking for students who were seen as sort of technology leaders.
This program will benefit teachers who are new or aren't tech savvy, and then it will also help students who don't really understand technology in the Chromebooks.
The idea was to have a student force that could help their peers, but also be resources for the teachers.
If there's a student in every classroom, it can always help the teacher, just makes it go by so much faster.
Our tech training was an entire day, and we had it broken into 4 categories. They learned basic Google apps, they had a Chromebook training, and then we facilitated a Canvas training. And then the last part was sponsored by Alicia Moore, and it was on customer service.
In tech training, we learned Chromebook extensions and how to use the Chromebook more and like shortcuts to use the Chromebook. And then we also learned a lot about Canvas and Google Docs and Drive.
So we trained 23 students who were able to be in the classrooms, in the hallways, helping solve real-time problems at the time that they're happening.
The most common problem I've been asked to fix is not being able to sign into your Chromebook or connecting to the Wi-Fi.
It's important to know how to use the Chromebooks because it's one of the tools that we're using to sort of impact the learning here at Glendale and within Springfield Public Schools. It's important that you know how to utilize it both from the student perspective and also from the teacher perspective.
People need to understand the Chromebooks because it's going to be around for a long time.
At this time, we don't have any other schools that have a program like the Chromies at the high school level. It's being pitched, so that way we're making sure we're utilizing our resources and our students are our best resource.
Whatever you're getting ready for, come into Supercuts. We pay attention to every detail and then finish with our signature hot towel, so you feel clean, sharp, and not just ready, but super ready. Check in online today.
A few weeks ago, a local nonprofit donated $5,000 to help Springfield revive many of its public schools.
Luke and I have the story.
In late February, the Springfield chapter of the nonprofit organization Care to Learn donated $5,000 to Quality Schools for Kids, a group of business community members who are supporting half of the $365 million proposed bond issue to renovate and improve many of Springfield's public schools.
I truly believe that if a child is in an environment that is modern, has appropriate technology, then they will have the opportunity to keep up with their peers.
This donation is from Care to Learn's board members, not from the general fund of the non-for-profit.
We have board members and friends of board members who contributed some money, pooled some money together, and we made the donation toward the bond effort.
2 of Care to Learn's board members, Stephanie Stanger Montgomery and Jim Anderson, are co-chairing Quality Schools for Kids.
We know how important it is to the health of the city of Springfield and the surrounding areas, really, for SPS to have the highest quality schools around, and a fundamental part of that is quality learning environments.
The money donated by the board members of Care to Learn contributes to Quality Schools for Kids' campaign for the passage of the $189 million bond issue.
It's just very important that we get the word out to voters what it is that they're going to get for their money, and we believe that it's a huge value, and so that's our purpose, is to get the word out about how important it is to support this bond issue.
The voting date to pass the bond issue is April 4th. Both Quality Schools for Kids and Care to Learn hope that the bond issue will pass and the process of reviving many of Springfield's public schools can begin.
There aren't many things that can change your life like a custom-built home. That's why Farlander Custom Homes pours over every detail and every comfort you've ever imagined. It's where you will start every morning, let go of every day, and the place your family will make memories. It's your home and your destination. Farlander Custom Homes can take you there.
I'm Jeff Farlander with Farlander Custom Homes. Let me make your dreams reality.
Get inspiration for the home of your dreams at farlanderhomes.com.
The Crimson Girls recently competed at regionals.
Maddie Jones and Mariah Carrico talked to a couple of the seniors to find out more.
Crimson Girls placed first in Sugar Bears Dance Invitational, which qualified them for state for the first time in 6 years.
I am co-captain with Caroline Trinka, and so basically what we do is we warm up the team before practices, and we stretch and do a little cardio, and then also one fun thing that me and Caroline do before we go on is we always pray, and then we always give a little motivation speech so everyone's confident when they go out on the floor.
This year we have worked really hard just to nail our routines and get everything perfect so we could do as well as we could at competition. We have raised a lot of money this year. We've held our own competition here at Glendale and done a bunch of stuff so we would be able to be as prepared as possible for competition.
It was really exciting and it was really cool because it's been my first year with the Crimson Girls, so it was really exciting to get that win under our belts for my next 4 years.
At state, the Crimson Girls won the mixed dance and second in the lyrical dance in the 4A division and placed second overall.
I was super excited. I knew we did good as a team because I watched our performances and I thought we did a nice job, but I was not expecting to get overall second. So what they did is they gave out our individual awards first, and we were really excited about those, and I felt pretty good when receiving those. I kind of expected to be kind of in the top 3 with our dances, but overall I was not expecting to get second.
We were all just overwhelmed with excitement when we got second. We haven't been to state in 6 years, so going back after that long of not competing, we did really well. We were really proud of the team.
I think we just had a really great time this year, and we all had fun competing, and I had a really great team this year, and I'm really going to miss it. 4 years doing it and doing competitive dance since I was really young. It'll be sad to leave it behind, but we made a lot of great memories and just had a great time this year.
Get up out of your desk and get a hands-on education at the OTC Career Center for high school juniors and seniors. There are 19 career paths to choose from, and it's free. Students earn college credit, and they're prepared to get a job when they graduate. A hands-on education that helps you get a job or a jump start on college is what makes the OTC Career Center a unique high school experience. Talk to your high school counselor or visit otc.edu/career center to learn more.
Thanks for watching the Glendale 411.
Don't forget to check out our channel and subscribe for more content.
Signing out, I'm Meg Keller.
And I'm Luke Miller.
When I was watching the show and you see all the backstories and you see people training in places like this.
Yourself, and you can just do whatever you want, and she always